What's up, doggos? You know, just a regular Genshin Impact video again, you know, after a couple other videos. Been a little busy for no particular reason.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Yeah, but anyways, it is time to speedrun the event because I have 2 days and so much left to do. And also I have a flight on goddamn Tuesday, so yeah, we better get to doing this. Okay, in all seriousness though, feels kind of weird playing Genshin again after playing Star Rail for like the past 2 weeks or so. Which is not to say I've been skipping out on my dailies. God no, I would never do that. You know, it's bad when like Star Rail made me feel like even Genshin's old animations are starting to slow down.
Are you two the famous Traveler and Paimon by any chance?
No, I'm the yeah, sorry.
My name is Wikas, a member of the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee. Have you two heard of this festival?
No.
Yep, and that's exactly why we're here.
We do?
The Academia Extravaganza is a grand event run by the Academia with a long and storied history. To be precise, it can be divided into the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship.
Which is just like a competition between all the academic Darshans.
The gala is held annually. During this time, all 6 Darshans will set up booths throughout the city and host guests to showcase the most fascinating aspects of their school, and thus increase their influence.
That's what the minigames are.
On the other hand,
there's like 6.
The championship is held once every 4 years. Each Darshan will send a representative to vie for the position of Grand Champion.
Oh, you guys have it rough because they only accept playable characters, you know? How sad is that?
With your participation, especially in the Inter-Darshan Championship, more people will definitely come to appreciate the festival. I mean to invite the two of you as guest commentators. Your job will be to observe and record every part of the competition.
Oh, we're the commentators. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, Aftethoughts comes in with the clutch.
Having fun while getting paid? This sounds awesome!
Damn, don't you wish most jobs are like that? That'd be crazy.
I wish you a good experience serving as commentators. If you have any doubts, come find me anytime.
Alrighty, off we go!
Quest begin screen, quest begin screen, Act 1. I believe there's 3 parts to this. Pretty small venue for like something this important.
Welcome one and all to the Academia Extravaganza.
Yeah.
Now then, allow me to reveal the prizes for this iteration of the Inter-Darshan Championship. Fabulous monetary rewards, research funds, a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card, and the right to wear the Diadem of Knowledge.
You know,
I believe that I need not elaborate as to how this is a symbol of great honor.
That's a nice crown, by the way. You know, Cyno be on that thing in an instant. Wait, since this is a competition, would they let us pick who wins, though?
No.
Unless I'm thinking too much about this,
most of you have
and
already
they didn't
seen
do
the
that.
Diadem of Knowledge or have heard tales about it. 20 years ago, a researcher named Sachin bought it for a large sum of mora before donating it to the Academia. Before we begin, allow me to express our gratitude to this researcher, who cannot be with us right now.
Whoa. What was that? What was that? Oh no, it could be
Things
no.
can only get worse.
Oh.
Things can only go from bad to worse.
Who are you? What is this place?
Human nature begets conflict, and conflict begets ruin.
Sachin?
From the beginning, the seeds of wickedness have been.
Hey, stop spacing out!
What the fuck was that?
Let's invite our 6 Darshan representatives to the stage.
Oh,
Our
boy.
contestants are... Representing Amorta, Tighnari!
Tighnari. Wait. Hold up, they're getting the Fatui title card treatment? Oh, hell yeah. Amurza, Biology, Tighnari. Whoa.
Representing Spontamod, Cyno!
Spontamod, Cyno, Elementalism. Faruzan. Oh, Layla. How is she gonna stay awake in this?
Representing Ratawahist, Layla!
Ratawis, Layla, Illuminationism. Faruzan.
Representing Haravatat, Faruzan!
Bro, dude, you should just wink him. Haravatat, Faruzan, Semiotics. Oh, Kaveh.
Representing Ksharawar, Kaveh!
Kushawar, Kaveh, Technology or Architecture. Right, where's
And
our...
for Vahumana... Huh? Is Vahumana's representative not here yet?
Huh. Bro, you're
These introductions are pointless. Let's just get this over with.
Whoa. Wait. What?
Wait a sec. Why is he Vahumana's representative?
Yeah, he did mention, like, Nahida asked him to go take some lessons, so maybe...
Finally, our final contestant is Vahumana's representative.
Scaramouche.
That guy.
Vahumana, hat guy, etiology. Why did you just not bother telling her your name? It's not like your name is still Scaramouche. I renamed you, man. I'm kind of hurt from that.
I've heard that he's a researcher from a different country who nominally belongs to Vahumana. Word is that he's written a lot of political analyses.
Him?
His manner of speech hasn't made him popular amongst most other Vahumana researchers, but his comings and goings are quite irregular, so he doesn't interact with others much.
Oh man, I'm really interested to see how the hell they're gonna interact. Look at him all staring at him while he asserts his ego and dominance.
Who will triumph this time around? Hold on to your hats, because we're all on this ride together.
No pun intended. Oh, those poor butterflies. Also, hey, we get to see Zachary Gordon in action as Tighnari. I'm actually really excited for that. They're in a group, but Scare deserves his own conversation with us.
We meet again, you two.
Hello.
I heard that there would be guest commentators recording the proceedings with cameras, but I didn't expect they'd be you two.
It's a pleasant surprise that you're visiting Sumeru again while I'm still on leave. When everything comes together perfectly like this, I call it the biryani factor, because it's always rice to meet stew again.
I later found out that anyone who has been a part of a particular darshan has the right to participate. Graduation status has no effect.
Okay, that's cool. Or just an excuse to get them all into an event.
There are two methods by which the darshan representatives are chosen. One is self-nomination, and the other is to be recommended by over half of one's darshan.
Damn.
You must have been a case of the latter, Tighnari.
I heard that quite a few of your juniors petitioned for your candidacy.
Sometimes I wish I could clap a few of them over the head and tell them to spend that time on studying instead. Next month, we're having a public lecture on ecology at Gandharvaville. If I participate in this event, I might be able to utilize its popularity to promote the lecture. I'm not that concerned about becoming the champion, unlike someone here.
He wants that TCG, you know. So you volunteered yourself, Cyno?
Yes. I'm using the last of my leave for this. When I heard that a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card was one of the prizes, I signed myself up. This year's card is a rare one indeed. It would be a shame if I missed out on it.
Is it some kind of super powerful card?
No, it's a very common one, but it has a holographic layer.
But it's a skin! You don't get it? It's a cosmetic that does virtually nothing to benefit the gameplay. It just makes it look cooler.
So, what's the point?
It's very cool.
Yeah, see?
As someone who doesn't play cards much, I can't quite relate. But it isn't surprising that everyone has their own reasons for taking part in the tournament.
You know I'm mocking Cyno for this now, for doing something like this, but I'm gonna end up being a hypocrite because the moment Mihoyo drops a Raiden skin, my wallet is on the table.
I must get that limited edition card.
I see everything.
It doesn't seem that Sumeru City has changed too much.
Honestly though, Zachary Gordon's doing a pretty good job with Tighnari.
Kaveh! Faruzan! Layla!
Huh? Oh, it's you. Why are you here?
We're here as specially invited guest commentators. Our job is to record what happens during the competition.
Is that so? In that case, I'll have to trouble you to catch the moment of my triumph on camera.
Oh yeah, I will.
Remember to shoot from behind at a lower angle. You know, to capture a seniors class.
Don't get ahead of yourself now. Victory will obviously be mine.
Victory will be mine.
You're far too young to even consider challenging me. Kasharawar or Ratawahist, you're all children as far as I'm concerned.
Layla is like, what's happening?
How do you know me, Madam Faruzan?
Huh? You don't remember? I sometimes see you in the library at night. You even waved at me.
Oh, that's other Layla. That's the blessing.
I I don't remember doing that at all.
Huh. How strange. However, this is not the time for curiosity. I am Faruzan, a household name in Haravatat. You are Layla from Artawahist, I presume?
Yes.
Good. Then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that. I like respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Oh, damn!
There's been an influx of newly enrolled students, and they'll be paying close attention to this competition. If I do win, I'm certain that there will be no lack of students knocking upon my door. Therefore, my two juniors, I do apologize, but I fully intend to emerge triumphant.
You go, Faruzan.
So, why are you here, Layla? I don't know why, but a lot of people recommended me. I didn't sign up myself. I just woke up to find my name on the announcement board.
Her voice made me sleepy in the Layla hangout. It's gonna do the same here.
Seriously? Everyone has such nice reasons for joining.
And what's your story, Kaveh? You're broke, right? That's the reason.
Well, you know, right? I want to buy some property.
Oh, that's right. You want to move out of Alhaitham.
What? Alhaitham? What about him? This has nothing to do with him.
You want to use the grand prize to buy a place, right?
Correct. Also, my father took part in the Inter-Darshan Championship when I was young, but he didn't win. Once I do, the right to wear that diadem will be mine. In a way, I'll be helping my father fulfill a dream.
I mean, hey, see, you do have a meaningful, second reason to join.
That's not a bad reason at all. You have ambition, youngster. Although your chances with me here aren't great, I believe your father would be most proud if the diadem of knowledge were bestowed upon you.
Not that he'll have the chance to celebrate. My father passed away many years ago. They say he ran into quicksand while traveling in the desert.
For you to have experienced such a thing, that must have been tough for you.
It's all in the past now, and life goes on, doesn't it? Let's change topics. I don't want to bring the mood down.
All right. Earlier, you said that you want to use the prize Mora to purchase a home. Where do you live now? Do you live alone?
When he said change topics, he mean like change topics, not go back to the previous topic.
I also heard you mention Alhaitham just a moment ago. Isn't he also from Haravatat? Are you two hiding something from me?
No, not at all,
No,
Faruzan.
of course not.
I mean, Madam Faruzan.
Paimon's definitely not involved either. We're gonna go interview other contestants now. Bye!
Bye! Run.
With that prize money, I'll be able to move out of Alhaitham's place.
You know, I kind of want him to win just so he can, like, save his image.
Do I really have what it takes to represent the Artawahist, Darshan?
I'll show them how fierce this competition can be.
So, what are you...
Yeah, same, Paimon. Also, how have you been?
Just call me Hat Guy. That's the name I use in Vahumana.
What's wrong with using your name?
I'll tell you this much. I have an agreement with someone not to reveal my motives.
Uh-huh.
You're not plotting something in secret, are you?
Well, it's hard to say. Why don't you take a guess?
Ugh, Paimon's had it with you. Fine, be that way. Then we won't ask you why you're participating. Instead, why did you join Vahumana?
You two sure like to poke your noses where they don't belong. If I don't say anything, are you going to annoy me to death?
I thought we ended off on good terms last time.
I heard that the Vahumana researcher named Akaba was researching the Tatarasuna incident. So I wrote a few essays to refute his points.
And you accidentally made them very good.
I didn't expect Vahumana to consider me as one of them. Someone even invited me to a lecture or whatever. It was just the wishful thinking of idiots. A misunderstanding. There's your answer. Simple. But when Lesser Lord Kusanali heard about this, she went out of her way to get me registered in Vahumana. She used the name Hat Guy. Enough chit-chat. You're better off wasting your time with the other contestants.
Jesus, man.
Do you really think you can see through me?
That's creepy. I mean, obviously he knows Nahida's mind-reading capabilities, but...
First, please take these two things. The first item is a custom camera from the Academia.
Oh.
Please use it to record the competition as it unfolds.
Hey, we get to capture, Faruzan wanted us to capture the shots.
The second is an event-specific locator that will flag all participants' locations. It will also sound when one of them completes an objective. Aside from you two, there are 2 other commentators. However, they will remain by the commentators area and will not be following the contestants in real time.
Ooh. Yeah? Oh, then look at them having a chat. Oh, there is a lot of characters in this.
Hey, traveler. Paimon. Long time no see.
Dehya. Thanks, Mihoyo, for screen time, by the way.
The Academia sent us both invitations.
Wow.
So Dehya suggested that we come together.
Inviting the ladies.
Merchants from all over will set up shop. There'll be tons of stuff to eat, use, and wear, more than you can count. I'm already set on helping you buy 2 new outfits. I mean, who wears the same thing at work and home anyway? Candace and I'll head out first. Good clothing and fabrics are very much in demand. If you snooze, you lose. Oh, right. We should also get some accessories.
No need to rush. I think we'll have a better time if we take things slow. See you 2 later. Feel free to come find us whenever you have the time.
Yeah, I did not expect them to... Whoa. Oh. This is the GPS tracker specifically for those 6 people.
I will now announce the rules for the first round of the competition. Please listen carefully. During the opening ceremony, Academia staff released several cages of butterflies, and many of them are now fluttering within Sumeru City.
We need to catch butterflies?
Amongst these butterflies, 3 of them will be special swift flies.
Oh.
They have a different appearance and also fly a little faster.
Right.
Your objective this round is to find a swift fly and bring it to me. 3 points will be awarded to the first participant to return.
Are you
2 to the second, and 1 point to the third.
Are you kidding me? They could have flown off into the sky.
Finding 3 specific butterflies in a place as large as Sumeru City sounds rather improbable.
Right?
If these swift flies behave anything like regular
Use
butterflies...
biology. Like, get a plant that attracts them or something.
I'm off. It will take some time to search every corner of Sumeru City.
Huh? You're going just like that?
I mean, he took down an entire Eremites organization down in one night. This will be a cakewalk.
The road to victory.
Yeah, for that TCG card. Let's go, Cyno.
My dear Kasharawar Jr., I have a plan. How about some cooperation between you and me?
Can they do that?
Do you remember those things we made previously?
Huh? You mean...
It's time for them to shine.
Hi?
It looks like Faruzan and Kaveh have some secret plan.
Alright, so I guess working together isn't against the rules.
Hello there.
We should keep it a secret for now. But you'll find out what we have in store soon enough.
Okay.
Come now, let's go. Before the others act.
What kind of gadget
All right,
did you
there's
guys
no time to
cook up?
lose. We're off to make our preparations. See you later.
This is basically what I'll need. Do you think you'll have any difficulties?
Collei! Goddamn, everyone is here.
I have most of the reagents with me, and I can buy the rest.
Collei, you're here too! Tighnari, you have a master plan ready?
My hypothesis is that the swift fly's morphological variations won't significantly affect their fundamental nature. So I'm planning on using this to lure them out.
I figured he'd do something like that.
Collei and I are going to buy some reagents for our experiment. Alright, well, see you later.
Bye.
Okay, see ya!
What's your plan? We just need to stress her out so her alter ego comes out.
I have no idea what I should do. What color are these swift flies? Do they have special markings? How do they differ from ordinary butterflies?
I feel so bad for her. She's gonna lose even more sleep over this.
Aren't people who research the stars supposed to have some extraordinary abilities? Why not use astrology to solve it?
Right.
Oh, you're another contestant. That guy, was it?
Is it that you can't use astrology during the day? Guess that skill's less useful than I thought.
Go easy on her, alright,
No,
buddy?
it's not like that. If it's daytime, all I need is an astrolabe. So, why don't you do that then? Mona Magistus, the astrologist, said that those who constantly use astrology to obtain things that shouldn't be theirs will eventually lose the blessing from the stars.
She knows Mona? Well, I mean, I know they're astrologists, but...
It's just something I read in an academic publication.
Oh.
I really love to read Mona's essays.
You're overthinking it. Power is just a tool. It just seems to me that you don't have the resolve to win this. Well, suit yourself. Wallow in your immature ideals if you like.
Jesus, Scarrow.
Did I say something wrong just now?
No, it's good to have your own convictions. It was just a difference in perspectives, that's all.
Thank you so much. I've made up my mind not to use astrology for this. I think I'll just try my luck in the city.
Lord Cyno seems to have found a swiftfly. Come on, let's go check it out.
Huh? Already?
Really? The butterfly flew up high, and he's chasing it now.
Oh, no time to lose. Let's go see.
I'll head into the city shortly to start my own search. I'll see you later.
Alright, in that case, let's go see Cyno first, and then we can check on what everyone else is up to. Everyone will be...
I wonder who will emerge as the champion this time.
I see everything.
Face the camera, smile, speak in a friendly and clear manner. That's what they told us to pay attention to, right?
I didn't expect that you would be invited as well.
Neither did we. By the way, how did you get picked, Alhaitham?
There were several factors, but primarily the recommendation of the sages. I suppose they assumed that I'd have the free time for this job after resigning as acting Grand Sage.
This is my first time commentating for such a competition. I'm feeling kinda nervous. The staff said that spectators would be less inclined to come if the contestants and commentators were all from the academia.
Right, so they went with the popular dancer.
I don't quite understand it, but I'm happy that we're able to all meet again.
Open the map to view Cyno's Oh! Okay, Faruzan and Kaveh are together. Cyno's here. Scarrow's grabbing a bite to eat, and Cyno is going ham right now. That's kind of cool though, actually, the way they're doing this.
We found you, Cyno! Oh, wait, is that a swiftfly?
This isn't what I'm looking for. It's a...
Finally, I made it. I heard that you caught a swiftfly, Cyno. Mind letting me see what it looks like?
Well, what do you mean? It's not a swiftfly?
Isn't this the mechanical bait that I released earlier? Why would you catch that instead of a swiftfly?
Wait, and then they went after their own bait. Okay, your plan kind of backfired.
During a previous interior design project, I felt that the artificial flowers on a wall were a little bland, so I decided on placing a few moving mechanical butterflies to add some pizzazz. In order to make them both small and nimble, I consulted with Madam Faruzan.
Look, one of them is returning now. Huh? Wait a moment. Are my eyes deceiving me? Why don't I see any butterflies behind it?
That's because there are none. Seems like your plan has hit a snag.
Did someone outsmart their outsmarting?
Let's search in the direction the bait returned from.
Man, you guys run slow. I've never seen them like actually run. Okay, Tighnari it is. We're passing by Layla. Oh shit.
Tighnari!
Fascinating, isn't it? The butterflies have all congregated here due to a special incense that I used.
They're playing the R&R OST.
I infused it with 3 different types of honey, and the butterflies, following the fragrance, have gathered around me.
That's pretty broken though.
Butterflies must have really sharp noses then.
Do they have noses?
Wait, do they even have noses?
That's what I was gonna say.
Raising butterflies isn't difficult, but there are many things you should take note of. Appropriate temperature, sufficient air, and a spacious environment are examples of such considerations. You must also ensure that the food you've chosen suits their palate. Most importantly, you must curb your curiosity and avoid disturbing them while they rest. Otherwise, they may become stressed.
You sure do know a lot.
I have a question too. I bought a scarab not long ago and it hasn't seemed very active. Can you help me figure out why?
It's gonna be like the same case with Ito, right? It's a toy or a model.
Emperor Onikabuto, come to Papa. Well, hold on. Hizo, my hombre, why won't it move? It's a figurine, so not the moving kind. What? A figure? So it's a fake? You didn't actually think this was a real Onikabuto, did you? No, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen from the photograph that it was a figurine. You little punk! Give me my Emperor Oni Kabuto now!
I'd like to keep a dustbird as a pet. What are some key points I should consider?
Hey, look at him asking him
is
for...
it possible to keep a Richbulin tiger as a pet?
I mean, I see why though, they kind of look pretty cool, but you know, tigers are also like kind of cats, and you know, cats attack their owners.
I wrote her in today because I'm telling you she's a better...
The last thing I want to keep as a pet is a giant cat that could maul me to death. How do you keep a wild emergency food in check most of the time? You know, just asking for a friend.
Next month, there will be a biology lecture at Gandharvaville, and I will be sharing some interesting insights on living organisms there. If you're interested, you can attend that lecture, and if you should have any questions, just prepare them ahead of time. I'll answer questions after I've finished speaking.
Great marketing strategy, gotta say. Those could have been my students, thought Faruzan.
Huh? Oh. Was I listening in for that long?
Dang, was she captivated?
Seems Collei's master does live up to his title as a teacher.
The scent is starting to fade. Seems the wind is stronger than I thought. The incense isn't going to last long.
Tighnari is now on a different branch of the tree. Kaveh and Faruzan back there. Bro, Scaramouche just chilling. Bro went from one restaurant to the next.
Layla, how are things going on your end?
I've been searching for quite a while now, but I haven't seen any sign of the swiftflies yet. Instead, I ended up catching a few mechanical devices that looked very similar to butterflies. I wonder where they came from. Alright, I'll do my best too. Huh?
Hey?
What's this?
No way. Could it be a swiftfly?
Oh,
is she gonna be
what
lucky?
a coincidence. I guess I just need to catch it now,
Get
right?
the Omni Ubiquity net.
Please wait.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Did you just ask it to wait? Oh, please don't run away. Please don't. Just use the Pokeball, the Omni Ubiquity net.
No, come back. Looks like someone's already caught themselves a swiftfly.
Go, Layla. Layla, you're right there. Layla. Look, I have the Omni Ubiquity net. Just get it. Use that.
The locator's going off again. So someone else finished too? That would mean that the one Layla's chasing is the last swiftfly.
Layla, please. Layla. Use this. What? They didn't say we couldn't use gadgets. I mean, they made the...
Oh, it just occurred to me that we should also get you a makeup box.
Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. I don't think I'll end up using it.
Maybe you won't, but it doesn't hurt to have one, right?
Hey, guys, help, please.
Come on, just trust me on this one. Huh? Who are you, and what do you want?
Wait, did it stop on her?
Please, don't move.
Don't move? Who sent you?
How the heck? How did you not feel that?
Dehya.
Don't worry, I can handle this. Now, tell me, what do you want?
Oh, wait, she didn't have this on. That's a pretty accessory actually.
I believe she's looking for this. Here, take it.
A butterfly? Was it on my head?
Aw, that's pretty. Candace.
It's been a while, Layla.
You two know each other?
Oh yeah, it has been some time. The first time I ever woke up after sleepwalking, I somehow found myself in Aru village. Candace was the one who took care of me then.
She didn't look well, so I gave her something to eat. She said a lot of complicated things about astrology, the night sky, the stars. Not sure I understood it all, but it sounded pretty enchanting.
We'll be on our way then. See you later.
Bye.
Alrighty, let's bring the swiftfly back together with Layla.
So she's the third one that caught it, right? Should I have gone to all the places of the characters? You know what? I'm gonna do that next time. Who caught the first and the second one?
It seems we have a third contestant who has returned with a swiftfly.
Layla of all
With
people.
that, the first round has come to an end. I anticipate that all of you will keep up the effort for the second round. Dismissed.
Faruzan, Kaveh, and Layla?
Your closing statement sounded so... how do I put it? Decisive?
Well, you could certainly stand to try being more decisive, Nilou. It would help you live more freely.
Tighnari was first.
Oh.
And as for the second, it's being discussed right now.
Oh, because it's between them two, Faruzan and Kaveh.
Oh well, the rules are the rules. Since you call me madam and politely ask for my help, I shall give you these points.
Really?
No. If I take these points, won't that only detract from your contributions, Madam?
I have another method. We can draw lots to see who will receive the points.
Lots, huh?
What? Is there something wrong with that idea?
No. Well, let's do it.
All right. I'll get the paper needed for the lots. Give me a moment.
Everybody watches Kaveh suffer a glow.
Oh, seriously?
I'm sorry, but it appears that luck was on my side this time.
Team Faruzan. I'm sorry.
No, you
sorry
do
to everyone
deserve
else.
it. I'm just lamenting my bad luck. Perhaps that's why my life is rife with troubles.
Damn.
The second round will be held in the desert. We'll be moving our commentator stand over to Aru Village. Let's meet up in Aru Village once everything is ready. I'll announce the details of the second round then. Till then, you have some free time. I'm off the clock at this point, so it's farewell for now.
My shift's over. See ya.
Wait, Alhaitham! You...
My house keys! You still have them with you.
I guess we should also take a nice break before the next round
This
starts.
is where the minigames come in,
Wait,
right?
Where should we go first?
Why, you two look a little lost. If you're not sure where to start enjoying the
Morigana?
Academia extravaganza, then may I suggest that you have a chat with our boss?
Your boss?
Your boss?
Well, only the most famous merchant
Dori.
in all of Sumeru, Lord Sangamo Bay.
She got that JoJo in her.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
Hey, Dori, are you here to attend the Academia extravaganza
Little
too?
crafty merchant.
Of course! People are practically flocking to Sumeru City. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to do business.
And they're playing this music again. Down, 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 down.
There'll be an endless stream of customers. I can already hear the Mora going clink, clink, clink as they fill my coin pouch.
You know, it's unfortunate because I read her vision story and I kind of can't really ever see her obsession with Mora the same again. You know what I mean if you've read it.
Well, is there anything you'd like to purchase? We've got everything you need and deals that can't be beat.
You know, is there anything that wouldn't scam me for?
I have some super booster supplements for sale. Eat just one to boost both your strength and dexterity for a short time, allowing you to overcome any challenge.
It's not drugs, is it?
Paimon just wants something to eat, please. If you don't have any food, then we'll just go somewhere else.
All right. Mora is Mora after all. Oh, what would you like to eat?
Adeptus Temptation.
Paimon's pretty hungry right now. Do you have any tachin?
I was just gonna say tachin. So I would really like to try tachin, seriously though. It looks like such an interesting dish.
This is a huge job, isn't it?
If this works out, we'll be set.
Well, that's sketchy as fuck.
2 servings of touching. See? I told you there's nothing Lord Sangamo Bay can't procure.
Yay! Huh? What are you looking at, Traveler?
I thought I saw someone just now.
Was it someone suspicious? Have we attracted some unwanted attention?
Maybe not you, but so I think someone's trying to sabotage the event. Oh, that's Act 1 done. Whoa. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Look at this UI. Fantastic job. Laying down bridges, setting up stairs, and eventual goes to great. Oh wait, this is the Mario Maker one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, alright, we can do this, I guess. I can't switch character. Alright, see, that's one. Nice. Why can't I switch? You really made me try to play this whole course with Nahida, bro. That's two. Easy peasy. They call me Bob the Builder. Cause I build. That wasn't so hard. Oh, wow. There's quite a lot of these. I'll do 2 of them. Right, alright. There we go. Fungi! Alright, there we go. Okay, this goes here. There we go. There we go. Easy. Oh, it's this thing. Right. Oh shit! I was trying to go with the beat. Ba. Ba. Da. Da. Ba. Da. I missed one. I have the feeling we might not get to pick who wins. Maybe that's just me, because like we didn't get to decide who caught the flies, right? I mean, I sure as hell I hope like we actually get to change things. Oh, everyone's here.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
She's gotten no sleep since then.
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately.
Please don't yawn. I'm tired myself.
Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head.
Oh, man.
And before I know it, it's morning again.
She like me, for real.
I will now explain the second round to you
Are they?
all.
Where's my boy Hat Guy?
There are 3 Leyline disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of Leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment.
Right.
Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly.
What do you think? Want to team up again?
That's alright. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties.
Oh, he's going solo this time.
I also happen to be well acquainted with this place.
Yep.
Let's see who will find these devices first.
You were trapped here for 100 years. Oh, okay, the Cyno's also here. It's so weird, I can tell by looking at the feet. Oh, man.
How are you feeling?
I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Oh, you guys are alright.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry, that's what the rules say.
Well, you know, ice is just frozen water, so you can always just use your vision, right?
So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilou.
You're welcome. Please, take care of yourself.
Did you guys forget that Scaramouche existed? Bro, did y'all get hit with the ermines on? Guys.
I see everything. Sweating too much, am I? Oh, it'd be so embarrassing if that was caught on camera.
I'm just kidding. I'm not about to catch her in 4K. She's precious.
Now that the round's begun, who do you think will win, Alhaitham?
The ones who find the disruptors will win.
No shit.
Well, yes. But aren't you just repeating the rules?
Oh god. They did not acknowledge Scare at all. That is so sad. So, Why?
A desert fox? Why would there be desert foxes here? Oh, whoa! Stop biting my clothes! Hey!
That's it? Wild animal assaults man. Watch at your own discretion.
The sun is especially intense today. I hope Tighnari will be alright. Probably not. I should go check on him.
This seems more annoying than the last round. That's fine, though. I'll find some place to sit and watch them scurry.
His fucking attitude, dude. Look at those peasants.
Tighnari! Can you hear us? Oh no, it looks like he's fainted. We have to help him. Tighnari, are you okay?
It's so hot. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation.
They gotta at least ensure, like, the participants' safety and health first beforehand, right?
I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy.
I have a few bottles of holy water. Do you need
My
that?
ancestors, the Valuka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates.
Yeah.
They become intolerant of their original environment. Humans. Such fragile beings.
Oh my god,
Your bodies
Scared.
can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
Dude, not the time.
Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Right, of course, you don't need water. Oh. They're using a lot of CGs for this, You know, at least that's a good gesture. Or he's just like, pah, I don't need this shit.
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Tighnari drink some water first.
There you go, dear poor fox man.
Found you at last.
Cyno, you're here too!
Plus, he might even have some water left over as well. You know, he's always out here.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you.
It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru village and rest.
Well, he does have 2 points.
Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
I mean, if the next challenge is also set in somewhere that you're not comfortable with, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem, though.
Come on, we'll help you back to Aru village.
You said our village, right? Why is it pointing me to Layla?
Oh, Cyno and Tighnari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
I feel like Blessing from the Stars is gonna come in clutch for Layla or something in the last round.
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I?
Look at him, so caring about his buddy.
When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared.
So, sunscreen.
By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be alright?
This is just typical Layla. This second round is not turning out to be fun for some people.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawahis Darshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me.
Jeez. True Asian parents moments. Except that, like, the parents this time are actually, like, your fellow peers.
Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
Take it from an experienced veteran.
We aren't far from Aru village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Alright then. Your spirit will live on through me.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Cyno.
So dramatic.
I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tighnari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times.
I did hear some of that from our hangouts.
Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up.
We would never be disappointed in you. We'd prefer you to be happy, Layla. She needs a hug.
Looks like someone's taking it easy.
What I said.
You should be thrilled that I have nothing to do. Otherwise, that means someone's in for a very, very bad day.
But if you don't get any points this round, you won't have a shot at winning.
It's not like I care about winning or clout. Really, the real prize for me is watching all these people fight over something so useless. Oh, you reminded me of something. There shouldn't be any more incidents after this round. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
What is he up to? He's up to something, but like...
I will never give up. How did the rest go? Oh, right. I will never give up. My will is my greatest weapon.
He's rehearsing lines. Jesus. Okay, so bro went from being attacked by a desert fox to being attacked by 2 desert foxes. Well, it was nice knowing you, Kaveh. Faruzan. Any breakthroughs, madam?
Hey there, Faruzan. Have you made any progress?
You're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here. Has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope.
I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tighnari?
He withdrew from this round.
Oh? And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert. Tighnari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Cyno just started his search for the Disruptors.
No, he's rehearsing.
Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
Are we gonna go back and see him being attacked by 3? Kaveh with the... Oh, he's got his Iron Man briefcase. No, I was joking. He actually has 3 of them now. Ooh, look at those shoes, though.
Come on, stop following me. I already gave you all the food I had on me.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, how can you deny those cute faces?
Mirak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Kaveh, there you are.
The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply.
Darn.
Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away? This is my toolbox, Mirak. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb.
And you stuffed it in your briefcase?
It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic. With that core, I created Mirak. I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Alhaitham in the library.
I didn't know that. I didn't know about his mom.
Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazar's burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a Leyline disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the Leyline Disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Boing, 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 boing.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help.
He's a unique character. He can only do one or the other.
Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
Already has.
Whoa, someone's done already. Let's go back and ask Alhaitham.
Shh, quiet. I'm currently trying to find a way out of here.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Cyno.
Ooh, so Cyno was the quickest.
Good job to you, by the way.
I know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happened to be here, Do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option.
So how many times did you rehearse that line?
The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow.
Oh my god.
With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone.
Why has everyone got that JoJo in them in this quest?
That's a line from King of Invocations.
Oh my.
One of my favorite works. And it sums up my thoughts right now.
He even said where he quoted it from, and Nilou's just
dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Faruzan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
Tighnari forfeited, and Cyno's already done. What about Hat Guy?
He left the zone.
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all.
Things are really heating up now. You can feel the contestants' passion too, can't you, Alhaitham?
No, he's gonna give the most boring response ever.
Compared to the abstraction of human emotions, the desert heat is easier to intuit. Tighnari made the right decision to forfeit.
Alhaitham is really fun at parties, isn't he? Wow, it is getting late. Sheesh.
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
It's not bad.
Really? Wow. I don't know where you get your strength from.
My stamina bar.
Also, now that I've relaxed,
Oh boy.
I'm suddenly really sleepy.
Yeah, accompanied by the dark night sky.
I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one.
Blessing of the stars.
But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
It is. Okay, finally.
Wait, you're...
Sleepwalking Layla, other Layla.
Ooh, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up.
Dang, is she gonna get second?
Come with me, you two.
Damn? Whoa.
It should be here, I think.
Seriously? Are we actually going to... Oh. No way.
This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Really? That makes second then.
She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor.
Time to check our locator. Whoa. It looks like Kaveh and Faruzan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps they're about to find the lost disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside.
A facade.
Only sorrow.
Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor. But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
Should be around here.
Finally found it.
Okay.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madam Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Working together, the two unearthed the final Leyline disruptor.
This is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time?
I guess we can draw lots again later.
Bro.
I can't think of anything better.
Really? You want to bet it on that again? After a brief emergence. Oh shit, he won!
Got it! Did you see that? I won!
The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
Traveler, Paimon, I finally found you.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza?
Yeah. Scara, hallucinations, Those eremites.
When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop.
Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
The sponsor.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
I'm surprised anyone has the guts to try to pull off something like this during the extravaganza. Just goes to show how tempting a fortune like Sachin's is. What would you do if a sum of mora like that suddenly landed in your lap?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Come on, first thing off the top of your head. How would you spend it?
Buying food, finding water sources. That kind of thing, I guess?
Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Bop, bop, bop.
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, Kaveh.
Oh, Kaveh, you're home!
Come on in, I'll get the door for you.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
Did you have a quarrel or something?
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise, but him, being him... Oh, you wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking!
What did he say?
You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now? And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Alhaitham, dude, chill, axe, what the...
Let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway?
We'd like him to help us look into Sachin.
He did actually mention a Sachin recently. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment, let me go find them. Ah, this is the one. Here, take it.
Voila. Hey. Sachin was born into a wealthy family, and his father Rajput was a renowned merchant in Sumeru with many properties to his name. At the age of 9, Sachin enrolled in the Vavamana and achieved excellent grades. At the age of 15, he completed all his courses and graduated first in his class. His accomplishments were greatly lauded by the sages. At the age of 16, Sachin ventured out to begin research on the local environments and customs. His travels took him throughout Sumeru's rainforests and deserts. When Sachin was 23 years old, oh dang, he lost his father at 23. Okay, Sachin returned to Sumeru City to take over his father's business and spent 2 years here. At the age of 25, Sachin once again ventured into the desert to conduct field research. Records show that he traveled with the caravan and lived in our village for a short period of time. At the age of 32, Sachin returned to Sumeru City. He looked withered and weary, his mental state is in shambles. Much speculation arose among the outsiders, but Sachin locked himself in his room and did not respond. At the age of 33, Sachin entrusted all his properties to the academia and he pledged to donate all proceeds to academia. He then wrote a contract regarding the use of the proceeds and property ownership. The following is an excerpt quoted from Sachin when the contract was signed. A minimum of all 30% of the revenue generated from the business will be used to fund prizes for the Inter-Darshan Championship, which will encourage young prodigies to actively participate in the competition. I'll be donating my entire collection, the most prominent item of which, the Diadem of Knowledge, will serve as a symbol of great honor in the Inter-Darshan Championship. Only the winner of the competition may wear it. In addition, the Academia is only given the right to maintain and manage my properties. Ownership of them does not belong to the Academia, nor does it belong to me. Each year, when the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will keep a close eye on each candidate. If I particularly identify with a participant, I will reveal myself. I will then bequeath all my wealth to this individual who I'm judged worthy of my acknowledgement. They will have this usage right to all assets and proceeds under my name. I hope the Academia will respect any and all of decisions made by that person. After the contract came into effect, Sachin returned to the desert to continue his investigations, but there has been no word from him since then. Many have claimed to have seen him in the desert, but none of such claims has been verified. 20 years have passed since then.
All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar.
No, please don't.
Except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger.
Did the last one not give you enough trouble?
Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see.
I recognize this script. Give me a second. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate. There's another smaller line of text underneath. Why would he bring that up?
Let's hope Arav's made some progress.
Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
Oh, that's Act 2.
Little decisions. What could have been going through his mind when he wrote that?
Is it possible that Sachin himself is already dead, but when he means like he is watching like the contestants so that they'll inherit everything from him, he means that he's taking over their body in doing so. He's taking over the body of the contestant that he deems worthy. Because this mention of the personality change, that's what I think this means. Is that how it is? I don't know.
Upon the gale.
Maybe this is just some crackhead theory that makes zero sense, but...
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city. Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin.
You're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
What?
In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city.
I guess... okay. We're putting off the competition for now, it seems.
Boss, we got more company.
Levi.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
The son?
What happened? Who beat you all up?
First there was this flying brat.
Scar.
Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
Alhaitham. Jesus Christ.
When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the Academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the Academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired. That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
Were you seriously planning to kidnap
Of course.
your dad?
Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the Academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
What do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge?
Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. He went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia.
Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
Oh, gotta halt the fun for now, people.
Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Dehya Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Dehya Forest,
and find the diadem,
bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
All right, let's go.
Wait, it's almost like we're competing in it too.
Oh, looks like Layla sees the diadem.
Oh, Layla?
But getting to the goal won't be easy.
First up. Oh, they're gonna fight. Well, Layla is a good shielder. How could you do that?
Guy enters the fray.
Wait, that's illegal. You can't just do that. That's a shield, though. Okay, when he can fly, it's not fair like that. Oh. Bro, it's a battle royale, dude. It's almost. Whoa.
Faruzan's device has gone haywire.
The competition.
Oh, yeah, her theme was also playing.
Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Oh. Oh, and that helps him get a head start. Ooh. Dude, all their themes are like changing. Oh, that's so cool though. Whoa. Wait, what did he do? He grabbed onto his
toolbox, throwing the diadem to its owner.
He did something to his vision. Oh no.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
It is. It's going to possess him.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head. I am confident that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me?
No, hey, Kaveh, whoa. Kaveh.
Something's wrong.
Kaveh. Stop. This is Sachin. It's Sachin, isn't it?
At long last.
It is!
Someone to inherit my estate. And with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child. I am Sachin. Well, to be precise,
he's dead.
I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. You have all performed outstandingly in this Darshan Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose
the creme of the
I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you are victorious, but also due to our similarities in character. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery.
Kaveh, think this through right now.
28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources. Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew.
I find it kind of weird that maybe he's not like completely an antagonist, Sachin, but like, how do these like the bad guys of some of these quests always end up looking like Azar?
The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them. I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan.
Right, that group from the World Quest.
But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end. But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting
so if one puts it on, they inherit this.
My estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
Kaveh? Kaveh?
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
He smiles. Was this actually what he wanted?
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Well, it's good you didn't give in.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that.
So he still won.
As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate.
Wow.
Can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better.
I respect him a lot for that. I mean, it was a very tempting offer.
I don't know if his research findings were right. nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now.
That's surprising. This storyline ended up being focused almost on Kaveh more than anyone else. It's almost like his own arc. At least the last part. You just gotta be Alhaitham's roomie a little longer.
It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Inter-Darshan Championship to a close. It gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
Hey, my mans.
We have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
You guys wouldn't get it.
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better.
He pulled a Mr. Beast. If you want like the short version of the storyline.
Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card.
Cyno's heart crumbling to pieces right now. You see how fast my man was like, TCG.
Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
Oh, wait. Cyno said he wanted the card,
Yeah, of course he gives it away.
And now I have it, right here. And
it's just a card. Actually, I don't know how rare collectible cards actually are, like IRL. I'd imagine some Pokemon cards actually cost like a lot.
You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Cyno.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
She actually pulled.
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
Good chap.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
Yo. Bro is so touched.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh my god. It's not that deep.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity.
His tone almost shifted too.
But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price.
Oh.
Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Which is...
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
I have 55 million in my Mora account, but like, God.
How much?
Yeah, you see what I said before about not knowing how much cards cost. And it's just a skin as well.
In any case,
oh, fuck, no.
I, Cyno, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny.
In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tighnari and Collei, too.
Is Hat Boy not here?
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madam Faruzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
It's the girls' club. Well, Layla's sleeping probably.
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madam Faruzan here's pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
Oh god, it's gonna be fashion from like 100 years ago.
Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
How about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City.
Madam Faruzan? Come quick, she's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Oh. Wait, are they all gonna end up getting what they wanted after all?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Hoyoverse.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Hoyoverse Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
I think you're amazing, Madam Faruzan. And I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible.
Not all is lost.
But I look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
If you don't mind the nagging.
Would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Don't do me like this. You know Lumine would never.
If you don't come to Sumeru City often, classic floral designs aren't a bad choice. Those don't really go out of style. And of course, since you're putting this on your body, you need to consider the type of fabric the clothes are made from. Some materials might look stunning, but they can be terribly uncomfortable to wear.
Agreed. After all, is fashion not the constant phasing in and out of classics? In that sense, you could always consider the style I suggested too.
Wait, sorry, ma'am, but I think it could be quite a while before the style you recommended comes back into fashion.
I actually think the style recommended by Madam Faruzan is quite beautiful.
Isn't it just? You have a discerning eye, my dear.
These clothes all seem a bit too flimsy. Is there anything sturdier?
I think I might need some more practice if I wanted to embroider my own complex designs. Although, I'm no beginner with a needle and thread. More like upper end of intermediate?
The classics are the best. Period.
Dehya and Candace are both pretty tall. That means they have a lot of options when it comes to clothes.
Oh yeah, they tall, alright.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right? And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Yeah. I still don't get how Scar was just able to reach through the shield. That made no sense.
The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final.
Aww.
Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Aww.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great.
See, everyone's getting what they wanted.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry. I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
How's everyone doing?
Faruzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace.
You'll share a delicious meal. Thank God I'm having dinner soon.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style.
I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my God, thank you. See, you get me, Collei. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where?
Huh?
Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Okay.
We should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
Since everyone is free, why don't we play a few matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help. Only my best friend will have the honor of seeing this card's debut play. With this limited edition card in my deck, I have reached peak connection with my cards. This is my most worthwhile purchase in quite some time.
I wonder when Kaveh will be able to pay off his debts. I wish him the best of luck.
This was some pretty successful ordering today. Not a dish wasted. Oh, I almost forgot. I should order a couple of extra things to take back home.
God, this thing's making me hungry. Fucking hell.
Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish.
Our village? I have a feeling we're gonna find Alhaitham there.
The wind rises.
Yep. He's got his book in his chair already.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you reading? Are those?
Yes.
Sachin's notes? Yes.
Oh my God.
I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough,
already knew
I came here and found his research.
Oh my God.
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. All right then, I got what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get-together?
He's not a get-together person.
Yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
Well, I was half right.
Paimon, you're already here. So you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
Not really.
I had that guy here help
She
me keep
sent
an eye
him
on
in.
things.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it?
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally.
It looks like
You
did anything but that.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Ultimately, my duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you? I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Aw, shit.
You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education. I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate, and learn how best to settle old debts from your past.
Look at how caring this second mom of yours is. Scarab, be
I
grateful.
will reveal your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
Wow, and we're done.
20 years ago, the Academia had just received Sachin's estate. To celebrate the huge investment, the Academia extravaganza that year was grander than usual. I was very young then, and I remember seeing posters for the Inter-Darshan Championship all over the city. I couldn't help but mention it to my father. I even told him that I really liked the look of the diadem. It was so unique. So he said, "Why don't I win it, so I can let you play with it for a few days?" That made me very happy, and I nodded enthusiastically. But to my surprise, he didn't win. And when he got back home, he seemed extremely depressed. Later, he left home, saying that he wanted to do some investigating in the desert. The quicksand got him not long after that. For many years, I couldn't face up to it at all. If I just kept my mouth shut, maybe none of it would have ever happened.
Don't mention the results of the investigation. Your father may have seen Sachin that year.
Sorry, my mind was still on the championship. Look at me, rambling away.
You look really upset. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. What's past is past. We need to look towards the future. Where were you while the rest of us were eating together?
I don't recall being obligated to report my whereabouts to you.
Did you go find another hidey hole to read in? You need to change your ways, you know. You can't survive on books alone.
Surviving on meals paid for by you would be harder still.
You... Wow. Whatever. It doesn't take a genius to guess what you've been up to. You were investigating Sachin, weren't you? It was obvious from your notes. However, I don't believe his research alone would have been enough to pique your interest. His way of doing things is disturbing, while you... Well, to be fair, your philosophy disgusts me too, but you and Sachin are nothing alike. I don't imagine your views intersect at all. Egoism and nihilism are not the same thing.
Based on what I've learned, Sachin and his disturbing way of doing things, as you put it, is very likely to have met your father 20 years ago.
Oh.
What did you say? Wait, so... No. Surely that doesn't mean...
So if
that's
I
why
don't
he
tell
thought I
him...
looked familiar. My father must have gone into the desert due to his influence.
If I don't tell him,
Like that
I'll hate
would
him and
ever
to
have
tell
to
him.
happen again. Thanks for letting me know all this.
What?
I said, thanks for letting me know. Hey! Stop acting like you didn't hear me! You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
They say that earnest thanks should be given thrice, so one more time, please.
Are you serious? Well, that is it for the Parade of Providence. Honestly though, I'm not surprised. The usual event storyline somehow like usually starts off like this, like the chilly tone, and then it goes into the whole, you know, the whole storyline focus storyline bit of it with more lore and stuff, which is fine. I was really invested in like the story of this entire thing actually. Nothing groundbreaking, but it was a very, very decent storyline. It dived into Kaveh's own lore and story a bit way more than I was expecting, considering, you know, 4-star, and also he has all the 5 stars surrounding him in the event. I'm glad they did that though. I'm glad they did what they did. Helps a lot with the world building. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'd see you guys in the next episode next week. See ya.
Well, how did it go? I assume that Lord Sangamabe's assistants helped you discover something, yes? Kaveh smashed the diadem.
Mm-hmm.
What?